Hey, what's up, guys? This is Juan Corredor from Engineering Room Services, and today we have a 820-3115 MacBook Pro with the fan issues. The problem with this one is I'm using Mac Fan Control. It's a free software. You can get the software in crystalidea.com, and download is you don't have it's free. So I'm getting this one to ring the fan, and the fan is showing me zero, but the fan is moving. Okay, and sometimes it goes to the maximum. You can hear it. So, but it's showing the system is not reading the fan moving. Okay, so let's check why and let's fix it. The first thing I'm going to do is to read my voltage, to understand to see the circuit, how it works, and then okay. Okay, I believe we're set. Yes, we are. Got it. Okay, so right now, just visually checking. I already tried with a different fan, so I'm sure the problem is not the fan. Okay, I already checked that. So right now, let me fix this a little bit. There you go. So right now, I'm visually checking the board, and everything looks good. We have these three leg transistor, all look good, and we have these resistors. I'm not sure if this one belongs to this one. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out in a second. I'm going to my schematic, and we have the J5601. It's the one that is the fan connector in the board, and is the SMC. Is the one who controls the fan. So let's check how the communication between my SMC and my fan, because probably it could be the SMC. So I have a 5 volts line coming. I'm pretty sure it's good because my fan is moving. You can see it right here. Okay. And I have a resistor R5665, it's 47K. Is the communication between SMC fan zero touch with fan RT touch. That's the communication. But here, over here, we have a SMC fan zero control. And there's a R5661 resistor. It's 100K between PP3 with of fan RT and SMC fan zero control. It goes to Q5660 is this three transistor, three left transistor, and then we have fan RT power management over here, motor control. This is the one that controls. But right now my problem is not moving because it's moving. My problem is the SMC is not reading that my fan is connected or is not reading that it's moving. So I believe we should go first. I have to check voltage is my first step always, but I believe that it goes through R5665. Okay, so actually my first thing is gonna be just to measure to see how many Ks this resistor has. So no power. I get my multimeter. Give me 1 second, it's over here. Ohms, done. 1 second, one more time. Okay, it was disconnected. The one that goes up. Already happened in another video. The meter, my camera went off. Okay, so I already have it in ohms. I hope so. Let's see. And R5665 is the second one. Oh, it's this one. should be 47K, and I have 45.7K. So we're good. It's pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna test SMC right away. I'm gonna take another board that I know the fan is good. This one over here, and I'm gonna test on diode mode this SNC fan zero touch line. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna test on diode mode my R5665 on my other board. On the point will be 0.1. Okay, or it's already diode mode, so red to ground, and I'll test with the red one. So I'm getting 0.744. Okay. Now I'm gonna test it on my board. Okay, there you are. And I have 0.771. So we're good. It's not that pad is not damaged. It is good. Okay, now I'm going with my voltage. So my pin one is gonna be this guy, and I should have 5 volts. Huh. Wait. My point one R7960. You see? I find it's pretty high now. You can hear it. But okay. No. So I'm getting 3.3 instead of 5 on my pin one. No, I have 5. Oh, I was testing the wrong one. Okay, yeah, I had 5. Not stuff. This R7060 is not there. It's in there. So that's what I got confused. So 5 volts. Okay, we're good. And then we have the point 2 is the touch, fan RT touch. And I have here 1.6 volts. I need to test R5660. Let me test R5665. 0.1, 1.6, 0.2, 1.6. R5660. Let me try this guy. Three 3.3 and 1.6. So it's good. And motor control. So on the Q5660, I'm getting 3.3 volts on leg 1. And we know it's good. We already tested. 3.3 volts. And then I have SNC fan 0 control on pin 2. So how much is this guy? 3.5. That's SNC fan control. Okay. And my output is 4.76. And I'm gonna turn it off. Then I'm gonna turn it on the face. I wanna see on face 1 how much. That's what I got. That's what it talks. So it's my Q5660. This guy is pushing 1.6. here. Okay, 1.6 is getting the one. When SSD from zero control push the power up, it will. Well, the first I need to check it is what kind of transistor do I have here. So let me get this over here as M3K1 5A MFB APE. Mm, mm, I want to see some MOSFET N or P. Okay, let me check what I got. Okay, the data sheet is N. It's an N. Okay. Do you remember the difference between the MOSFET N and the MOSFET P, John? More than. Okay. Equal or less is P. So MOSFET is N. So what I need to be more? Okay, gate need bit more than the source, so that's good. So what's happening here is Q5660, okay, is receiving 3.3 volts on the gate, 3.3 volts on gate. At the same time, R5661 is pushing the voltage receiving for PP3V3 down, and this line is getting, I don't know how much, let's say 1 volt. I'm not sure how much it's getting. So we have SSC fan zero control that when the SNC decides, it will push more voltage on this line and the source. You say the source have to be more or gate have to be more? Gate have to be more than source, right? So what's happening? Okay, got it. R5661 is splitting and pushing less power here. So I'm guessing that when the SNC fan zero control needs more voltage over here, what it does is it pushes this line down or remove the voltage. So this one goes lower and it will let it pass. Now, let me be sure if that's true. I don't know. You see, I have 1.2. Ooh, so close. I say one. It's 1.2 volts. Okay, so let me see how I'm gonna make. So let me see how I'm gonna make this fan goes because I wanna test it. I believe SNC fan zero control what it's gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is, I was saying, I'm just trying to this fan go higher, and I believe at that point when it goes SNC fan zero control, SNC will push more volts to this pad, and then this will go for 1.6 to 4.7, I think it was. Let me see if I can make it go faster because I almost never have this issue. And you need to understand at 100%. We're here, 100%. There you go. Now it's fast. So I need to test my source pad, and I'm betting that is going to be at least 5 volts. It's point 0.2. I don't know where point 0.2 it is. Point 0.2. It's 3.5. So yes, this is how it works. PP3V3, this line, huh? Okay. PP3V3 of O fan RT is sending 3.3 volts, okay, through R5661. Because it's a resistor 100K, actually it's just letting pass 1.6 volts. SNC fan control, when it requires for the fan to go faster, it will push from one, it will push like 2 more volts from 1.6, it goes to 3.5, and then Q5660, it will push on the fan RT power management into pin 3, in total 4.7. There you go. So that's the thing. Now we need to understand why SMC is doing that. And the only way to know is replacing it. It's simple. Okay? So let's replace SMC. Yes, we're gonna replace the SMC. Let me find a donor. Okay, so we have a donor here that looks like we already work on this one. This SMC. I'll take the chance and I use that one. So I'll put the video on faster a little bit, at least just this part, so you won't get bored. I know I'll let you down. You'll never find my way. Remember the time. Remember the time. Be lost without you. Be lost without you. Be lost without you. Okay, so I'm rebolting the SMC, the one I'm using, and I will try on the board, and probably the board will be good after this. Okay, we're ready. Now I'm going to remove the defective one. Okay. Ah, I destroyed this one, so I had to fix it. Okay. I get the donor really quick. And with this guy, okay, it's back in business. Now let me clean. Clean now. I mean, there's no, it's flat now. I'm cleaning it. Okay. Now let's put my SNC. Let's hope it works. There you go. Okay. Let's leave it cool down a little bit more. And then we will test it again. I always make a mess when I'm working. That's why I have to be cleaning it every 5 seconds, every 5 minutes. Okay. Let's clean it now. Everything look in place, nothing missing. Okay. First thing, let's see if the SMC is good. Of course. Oh, it is good. Oh, I thought it wasn't good. So it's good. Now I need to check if the fan is working on the right way. Okay. I won't use my microscope for this anymore. Let me clean this. I don't wanna. So the thing is, the MacBook, it was turning on the right way, it was working the right way, but when you boot up to your operating system, the SNC was making a wrong decision and sending 5,000, uh, sending 1.9, almost 2 volts or 2 volts to the SMC fan line, and the fan was going like to 6,000 RPMs. So let's be sure that that's not happening anymore. And I was checking my fan with the SNC fan control software, and it was reading 0 RPMs. So it wasn't detecting the fan movement. So let's be sure that that's not happening anymore. And if that's the issue, we're good. We have the MacBook done. And that will be all by today. Okay. Really good now. My fans are still low. I need my fan control. And there you go. It's reading the fan now. It's at 2000 RPM. So that was our issue. It was the SNC. I'm going to explain what was happening, how I detected it. Okay, so we're back here. The first thing I did is I went to uh, the fan connector on the board. Okay, is J5601. Okay, I decide at that point I decide to test the R5660 65K resistor is 47K. I did and it was good. I test I did test SNC fan zero touch O touch in diode mode, and I compared with another board and it was good. The right number. Okay. Okay. So then I decided to test voltage, and then the point one it was 5 volts, good. The point two, I believe it was 1.6, and point three when the fan was normal, it was a 1.6, but when the fan goes really high, 6,000 RPM, it was on 4.7 volts. So I went to Q5660 to understand how it works, and it works in the following way. So it's receiving PP3 with 3SO fan RT, okay, and gate is receiving 3.3 volts. At the same time, R5661 is splitting that line and creating a 1.6 line with this one, call it SNC fan serial control, that is connected to the fan, okay? And Q5660 is letting the 1.6 volt pass, so my fan is working at 2000 RPM, okay? But then SNC, for some reason, takes the decision, overheating, thermal paste dry, or whatever. It feels that one of the sensors are uh, trigger it, and then it will send 2 volt or 1.9 volt through SNC fan serial control, and it will push to 3.5, I believe it was, and then those 3.5 they will go through Q5660, and Q5660 will rise the 1.6 volts to 4.7, and that was the issue. SNC was making that decision. At the same time, it wasn't reading the fan. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's it for today. It was a very simple process. And see you next time. Bye.